social media, no na do this one. I comot cap for una o. Last, our Nigerian relationship therapist, Solomon Buchi, don chop breakfast o. But I thought the fiancé, when contacted by E-News, said Solomon Buchi took her permission before posting those stuffs online. Just listen to her.
Co.nz.
The Edge Breakfast.
Something went viral yesterday, crazy all around the world, because people were so outraged by an online love letter that a man wrote to his fiancée, to his 250,000 followers.
Who is he? Because that's quite a lot of followers.
His name's Solomon. I believe he's a writer, he's a podcaster, and I'm going to read to you what he wrote, and text us 3343. I'd love to know if you could put yourself in his fiancée's shoes, Arike's shoes, and think, if my partner posted this online, how would I feel?
Okay.
He said, "You're not the most beautiful woman, neither are you the most intelligent woman.
Okay, bad start.
But I've chosen to never find perfection in anyone else. I put my gaze on you, and with that commitment, we mold ourselves for ourselves. Our perfection is in our commitment. Stating that you're not the most beautiful and intelligent might sound like it's not a compliment, but it's a realistic base for real love." He goes on to say that it's not the one that consoles itself in faux reality that their partner is the most good-looking, most intelligent, most successful person in the world. That's disingenuous and doesn't give room for love to thrive.
Wow.
So I can see, I think I know what he's doing.
He's been too clever. He's been way too clever with it.
A realistic base is not a very romantic.
You're not the most
thing.
intelligent woman, and you are not the most beautiful woman. How would you feel if your partner wrote that about you online to all your friends and family? Asking the question to the woman this morning, her name's Arike. How do you feel about the post?
Interestingly, before he posted it, he actually sent it to me privately. I was absolutely fine with the message. I thought it was a very profound way of communicating the love that he has for me. And that first sentence, I wasn't threatened by it in any way because, number one, I'm very secure in my beauty and in my intellect, just very secure in my identity. I know that Solomon knows that I'm beautiful and he knows that I'm intelligent. He has literally praised my beauty and my intelligence. So I'm also very secure in that knowledge. So when I read that, even though obviously reading it was a bit tiny bit short, but when I read the full message in its entirety, I actually absolutely loved it. And I think that is what true love is, because anyone can say that somebody is the most beautiful or the most intelligent, but that's very kind of surface level and it's very fluffy and airy fairy. It'll get the but I think what he wrote was actually the true essence of love. And lastly, it's a statement of fact, right? He wasn't comparing me to any specific person. He literally made a statement of fact. When I actually understood the entirety of his message, that first part became very irrelevant to me anyway.
Yeah. So amazing. But I've got to ask, how do you feel about Solomon? Is he the most beautiful man in the world or the most intelligent man in the world?
No, he's not. He's not.
So then you guys are meant for each other.
Yeah. Again, that's the factual thing. But again, even though he's not the most handsome and he's not the most intelligent, I still choose him and I still honor my commitment to him, even in the midst of other men that may be handsome and other men that may be more intelligent. But because I have chosen that commitment to him, I will honor that every day, not based on any metrics, but based on the fact that he is himself and no one else can be him. And I believe that was the same thing that he was also trying to communicate as well, that in the midst of other beautiful women, I don't have to compete with them in terms of all those metrics. But no matter how beautiful or how intelligent a woman can be, they will never be me.
Sorry, you've just wrapped that up beautifully. Sorry. I mean, you've made it seem or sound like the most romantic thing in the world.
romantic.
I know.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their own different ways of expressing love, and this is their way of doing it.
Exactly.
Like, would I give them a job at
Yeah.
Hallmark writing cards? No.
No.
But you guys, you know, if it's special between you both, then that's all good.
Arike, thank you so much for chatting to us. You have a great night.
Yes, you too. Have an amazing rest of the day.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much.
Bye.
She sounds pretty intelligent to me.
I know, live from London this morning.
Smarter than me.
Maybe after giving that her reply, those are replies, she went back home and her parents or her friends, relatives reset her brain back to factory settings. Maybe that's the reason why she said no. They opened her eyes to see the red flags there. He took to his Twitter account today to make these pronouncements, and he said, I'm going through a heartbreak, and some days I wake up fine, some days I wake up a mess. People don't realize so much they can mess someone up. Betrayal hurts deeply. And a fan asked him, Arike don't go. He now replied, now that you've asked, we are no longer together. And what did he expect after those sarcasm he wrote as a letter to the girl? You are not the most beautiful woman, neither are you the most intelligent woman. But I've chosen you, never find perfection in anyone else. I put my gaze on you, and with that commitment, we would mold ourselves for ourselves. Our perfection is in our commitment. Anyways, everybody have their ways of expressing their own love, but where he made that mistake is you're not the most beautiful, you're not the most intelligent. Even if the woman is not the most beautiful, not the most intelligent, at least make her see that she's intelligent to you, beautiful to you. In fact, you find everything in her. That thing is not necessary. That thing he wrote there was not necessary. In fact, that is the height of it. He literally makes the woman feel that he is doing her a favor by asking her to marry him. That is just it. And our online in-laws begin the clap. Like, most of them are happy that the girl took a walk, because to them that was a red flag. Now, online in-laws do this one, oh. Hopefully this is a joke. And someone else said, this young man likes the attention he gets from people. Ariyike don't go. She made the right decision. When I don't spoil marriage, keep your relationship offline, or else them go off your line. They don't spoil my guy. Then only online na your mates. They don't say that one self they happen self. The guy talks too much. I beg. As he chop the breakfast fast, he turned to motivational speaker, asking men to stop spending money on women. And he said, men, stop sending women to school abroad, believing they will get better jobs and then they will help with the bills. Stop investing your life into these women. Meet her halfway. Most of these women, after doing all that, they will dump you, call the cops on you over an argument. Sometimes this one happens mostly in abroad. Anyways, all women are not the same. And that brings me to the end of this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on your notification bell. Remember, your subscription is not yet complete without you turning on your notification bell to always get notified anytime I drop new video or videos on this channel. We react and we also analyze. Thank you for watching and stay with me all to this moment as I'm signing up for my next one. Peace out. Love you all. Game